The gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me recognize the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Doggett, for 1.5 minutes.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized for 1.5 minutes.
Putin thought he could divide us because our last president served Russian interests so very well, fawning over Putin, unrelenting criticism of our allies, undermining NATO, preferring Putin's word over American patriots, repeatedly pitting one American against another. And recently, as Putin massed tanks on the Ukrainian border, President Biden was not the one who hailed Putin's action as genius. As Putin ordered troops into Ukraine, it wasn't President Biden who called Putin's terror a peacekeeping mission, who then called Putin very savvy. And last Friday, as Russian bombs were killing hundreds of Ukrainians, it was not Biden's trusted advisor who said Putin had been, quote, too gentle, who called President Zelensky a puppet and blamed him for failing to appease Putin by declaring, quote, a neutral Ukraine. As Biden has tried to unite, Trump and his cronies cannot stop licking Putin's boots, even as Putin was using those boots to kick Ukrainians in the teeth. And sadly, many of those who've come to criticize our president and his effort to bring us together, they have been sadly and totally mute, unable to voice a word of disapproval of those who would divide us, of Putin's apologist in chief here in America. Let's unite and stand with Ukrainian patriots and approve this bill. I yield back.
The gentleman's time is expired. The gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yielding myself 15 seconds, I'll just point out all of that was nonsense. Truth of the matter is, it was Democrat President Clinton who forced Ukraine to turn over 1,800 nuclear weapons to Russia. President Obama who stood by when Putin took over parts of Ukraine. And now under President Biden, we stand by while he looks to invade and take over a sovereign